helps you and teaches you to handle your emotions, that you can learn to breathe through your emotions. Yeah, this topic I'm gonna talk about on Sunday in my yoga philosophy class, which we will end with a yoga nidra and yoga asana, yin yoga. And we're going to talk about emotions and how they affect us in different ways, and how we can get friendly with our emotions, and how we can start knowing how to just have the way of breathing through them when they get overwhelming, because I'm sure everyone has experienced that emotions are overwhelming. Yeah, sometimes they are just really painful and digging into you, aren't they? They are really reminding you that you are human and that you don't know how to handle everything, that you are feeling several things and thoughts starts bouncing around in your head and you get really confused and sometimes sad. And this happens to me. I mean, just because I'm doing yoga a lot, just because I work as a yoga teacher, it doesn't mean that I don't have emotions. I have so much emotion, and I'm a very emotional person, and this can sometimes be really troublesome, and it affects my life. And I really like being around people also. I'm a very social person, and sometimes when I'm not around people, I have to be in some places and just at home where I just don't see people so much. I'm just spending time with myself, maybe with this lovely little dog of mine, Doris, but also, yeah, a lot of time alone, and I have so much time to think and feel my emotions, which is good. It's good to have contact with yourself. Yes, it's very good, but also it can be really hard, and we all know that emotions can be really hard and hard to handle, hard to accept that we have them, the bad ones, I mean, because yes, of course, we can't have good ones if we don't have bad ones. It has to be a balance, right? Everything in life has to be balanced. So it's logical if we never have any like bad or negative emotions, so to speak. Yeah, how could we have any good ones? How could we feel immense love? How could we be overwhelmed with nice feelings and happy feelings? We didn't feel the hard times. No, it's just not possible. And you know, sometimes people get the whole yogic idea wrong. They think that just because we're doing a lot of yoga, the yogic people, and they think sometimes, okay, so you guys, you don't have so much emotions. You don't feel emotional. You don't get emotional. What's wrong with you? You are so calm. And you know what? That's just not the case. We have a lot of emotions too. Yes, and it's just that we have learned these techniques, how to kind of always breathe through the emotions and take a step back, so to speak. Yeah, take a step back, so to speak, and just get friendly with our emotions. Even when we get sad or feel maybe we could get angry or irritated, we see it as a learning process, as a growing process every time. Yes, and this really helps a lot to see it as a growing process, because then you get a reason to why you have to have these emotions, why you have to keep putting up with them, why they have to be a part of your life. Because yeah, not all emotions are beautiful, not all emotions are easy to handle. Yes, because not all emotions are easy to handle, and not all emotions feel beautiful. Sometimes it's really, really annoying, isn't it? Really hard to accept, and we just want to kind of get rid of them. Yeah. But it's a misunderstanding that yogic people don't have any emotions. We have a lot of emotions. Emotions is the juice of life. Of course we should have emotions. That's what makes it so beautiful. But to not let them overwhelm us and not let them rule our lives, so we become victims of the emotions and just staying stuck in things and like some kind of life just because we think that if we don't, our emotions will kill us. Like if we lose the life with someone we're sharing it right now, like if we think we're gonna lose the life with someone we are sharing it right now, or if we think we will get lost if we lose some possessions or something, or if we lose our driving license, or I don't know, whatever happens, then we are victims to our emotions. And let's not be victims to our emotions. Let's learn ways to handle them. Let's learn ways to make life a little bit more stable here in life. Yes, and this is really accessible with yogic techniques, I'll tell you. Yes, it has changed my life. I'm a really emotional person, and sometimes it can almost freak me out. I still get these times in my life when my emotions are almost overwhelming. But I tell you, before it could be really bad. But nowadays I can handle them much better, and I can actually stay pretty calm even if it's strong emotions coming up. And also trauma from past times don't affect me much anymore because of yogic techniques, like breathing techniques, like acceptance, like surrendering to what is, and surrendering to the whole, and surrendering to the whole, accepting that the universe, or whatever you want to call it, God or this creation, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. Just accepting that it has its ways. It's just meant what's gonna happen to you is gonna happen to you. What's happening to you is meant to happen. And you just have to be. Yes. And we should stop to resist everything, and also stop to resist it with our emotions and be more accepted. And life just gets much more beautiful and easy and prettier. Yeah, life just gets more beautiful and a bit easier and prettier. Yes, and also for one thing, then we don't hurt others with our strong emotions, because that's very easy to do when we have strong emotions in us, and it can ruin our relationships very easily, right? You've been there, some of you, I'm sure. It's not just me. It's not just me. So be true to yourself. Can you handle your emotions? Would you like to learn some more yogic breathing techniques, some techniques to get more friendly with your emotions? Come to my session on Sunday. I'll start 2:30 p.m. And also you can follow my YouTube channel, Humlagard Yoga, and my Instagram. And you can also contact me and speak directly with me, of course. And check out my yoga retreats and everything that's happening both in Sweden and India. Okay, good luck with your emotions. See you on Sunday maybe. Send me a message to book. Namaste.